back here with some more Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, where we just played the life-threatening game, which wasn't so life-threatening, nor was it really a game. But maybe there's that door back there with the gun symbol on it is where the real game begins. It's got a hexagon on it, though, so I don't know what. I thought they said the octagon was beyond here. So obviously there's something interesting going on here. There's like a gun at a pedestal here with a camera in front of it, which kind of makes it sound like this is meant to be the ultimate weapon rather than the hammer that we found. Or maybe they're going to ask us to go shoot some stuff next. NAGITOH should be familiar with revolvers. But I also had the note that I was trying to figure out what the deal was with the elevator and the compass. I assume the only reason you would bring it would be like, tell me what the compass says when you're in the elevator is if you're going to be turning cardinal directions. Which is what I assumed the elevator did initially, because they were all like, it feels like it's not really moving. But then Chiaki was all like, I'm certain the layout works this way and no other way. I can't show you the map right now. I think Chiaki was like half right. My assumption now about how it is that it's actually the whole thing is like a square, and on this corner is, so one corner is Strawberry House, one corner is Grape House, and then this corner is the elevator, this corner is the tower. I say this is Grape and this is Strawberry because that's what I meant. Or wait, sorry, it might be backwards for you. And regardless, point is, if they were organized in a square like that, then you can, and the elevator just turns 90 degrees. You could have it such that going out of into Strawberry House, the tower's on the left side once you exit the elevator, and if you go to Grape House and exit out the elevator, the tower's on the right side. It would make sense if it was like that. And also that's the only way I can imagine. I mean, I assume the elevator rotates in any event, because why else would the compass be relevant? So it seems like my initial theory was closer to the truth than... Well, it's like my initial theory and Chiaki's initial theory were like both half right. if I'm right about what it is now. Anyway, let's go find out what's going on with this gun and things. Right, but if you did it that way, that would mean that the tower definitely has to rotate before opening, because otherwise... That would mean that the two houses are not on the opposite sides from it. And we don't know what it's like inside that because, we don't know what it looks like inside it when the doors are closed, obviously. But what that would mean is that when you enter the tower, the door across from you doesn't actually go anywhere. Anyway, clatter, clatter.
Are you serious? It's not opening.
Didn't I just tell you that? What's not opening? Who, what? Oh yeah, why does the exit feel like it's not opening, of course?
It's not just the exit. Even the door we entered from isn't opening.
Maybe the game isn't over yet.
Is there any chance that thing I found earlier was just joking around?
Seems like you have something on your mind.
When I first arrived in this room, I received a letter.
A letter?
I'm sorry.
I thought it was just a prank, so I didn't have a chance to tell you.
Enough of the excuses. Hurry up and show it to me.
Yes, it's this.
Solve the mystery of the final dead room and you will obtain the right to participate in the life-threatening game. Oh, I see. About the life-threatening game. It's life-threatening roulette. P.S. You were held liable for set the roulette's depending on the... Solve the mystery of the final dead room and you will obtain the right to play the life-threatening game. About the life-threatening game, it's life-threatening roulette. P.S. You are held liable for setting the roulette's difficulty. Depending on the difficulty, I've prepared special prizes, but make sure you don't overdo yourself. I see. So that's what it meant.
What does it mean?
It means the games up till now were just the opening act. From this point on is the real performance. Good, I'm looking forward to it, and how well optimized it will be. And it won't lag at all during crucial points or anything. Life-threatening roulette. That's probably like Russian roulette. See, a gun came out from there, which means I have to use that to play Russian roulette, right?
Russian roulette?
Then allow me...
No matter what, it's too dangerous.
Hey, Monomi, there's something I wanted to ask you. In all honesty, I don't really understand the rules of Russian roulette.
Oh, if that's the case, load one bullet into the cylinder, then spin it. After that point the gun towards you and pull the trigger. Well, you can't do that! There's a 1 in 6 chance you'll die!
A 1 in 6 chance of death, which means the failure rate is only 1/6. Hey, is that rule really okay?
Huh?
I mean, if there's only a 1/6 chance of failing, wouldn't the game be too easy? So shouldn't it be the opposite? Remove 1 bullet from the gun and then use it while there are still 5 bullets loaded. If you do that, there will be a 1/6 chance of success. Yep, that would definitely make it a more thrilling game.
What are you saying?
Let's give it a go. I mean, you're ultimate lucky, so I assume this is gonna turn out alright.
Hold on, Nagito. What are you doing?
What am I doing? Playing Russian roulette, obviously.
But the door behind you with the behind it with the gun symbol on it, you didn't even just try opening that?
I've
All
only
right.
removed 1 bullet. So
The
there's
bars
only
went up
a
for
1
it.
in 6 chance that I'll survive.
You can't. Please stop.
It's not much of a talent, but even I have an ultimate level talent, you know? I'm the ultimate lucky student. But if I can't win when there's only a 1 in 6 chance of success, then what kind of ultimate talent is that?
Who
I
knows
mean,
or cares?
If my luck gets me
The answer to
killed
that
like
question.
this, there's no way you can really call that talent.
But So, I've got a question. If you die here, then you are the killer in this case, but then there are 2 cases ongoing at once. What does Monokuma do about that? Just give up?
If I'm truly the ultimate
Either way, I don't
lucky
think you're gonna
student,
die here.
I need to survive here. Isn't that right?
Please stop!
That sound just now. That was the door unlocking, right?
You really had no reason to do that for the for the sake of trying to get through this. Anyway, I get it. You had something to prove or something.
That was the door unlocking, right? Looks like we finally cleared the final dead room. I'm scared of you, Nagito. Really? Oh well, let's go. The octagon should be just beyond that door.
That's what the door says, so yeah. Well, I see now. That's a lot of weapons.
So this is the octagon, huh?
They said there were a lot of, there was an ultimate weapon in here, though, right? So it's weird that there would be all these assorted weapons. Ah, they're interesting. There is another hammer, though. So does that make it sound like maybe the hammer isn't the ultimate weapon and it's actually something else? I seem to remember vaguely now, someone joked in the comments of some earlier video in Danganronpa. I think it was when I messed up the head count, right at the beginning of Danganronpa 1. Someone was like, that makes sense. Makoto can't do head counts, and Nagito doesn't know what or I think they said Nagito, but I guess that would make sense. Nagito doesn't know what a hexagon is, or whatever. Then someone made some joke about that, and I was like, I have no idea what that reference means, but I'm sure it's funny. And I get it now.
So this is the octagon, huh?
Oh,
what a distorted room.
wow.
Congratulations, Nagito. He's here.
Yeah.
Congratulations on clearing the final dead room. And you even challenged yourself at the highest difficulty with only a 1/6 chance of success.
So that's what you meant by selecting the difficulty, but that wouldn't be obvious to anyone but someone as deranged as Nagito, you would think. So does clearing it on a different difficulty actually give you access to different weapons or something?
Here.
I have a modest present for someone like you. Now then, this first. Is this the Future Foundation's file? Didn't we already get this when we were at the roller coaster? Well, just think of it as an extension of that. Extension?
Hey.
What are you giving without permission? Let's see, and one more special prize. Here you go.
Giving without permission, so it makes it sound like you are part of the Future Foundation. I have no idea if you guys are part of the Future Foundation or not. I kind of was assuming, but like I don't know. I don't even know how many factions there are. I keep forgetting because they're like so unimportant until they are. There's the Ultimate Despair, there's World Ender, there's the Future Foundation. Ultimate Despair and World Ender, I think, are the same thing. Future Foundation may also be the same as them, but like, I have no reason to know. I'm not saying there's no way for me to know, but I don't have any reason to care about it yet. So I'm like, I just can't keep it straight.
Here you go. This crest, is this Hope Peak Academies?
So it'll be our student files, maybe?
That's right! This file! It contains your student profiles from your time at Host Peak Academy.
So he's gonna read it and be able to see what Hajime is, no doubt. It would be pretty funny if it just said Ultimate Trader. Because like, who the fuck goes to school to become an Ultimate Trader?
Reading their profiles that you guys don't even remember. Our time at Host Peak Academy, huh? But after all this time, I still can't believe it. You mean that matter concerning your stolen school memories? I mean, a no good person like me actually spent time with everyone else at Hope Peak Academy? No, that's impossible. If that's true, how did I feel? Surely I would have spent my time feeling ashamed of myself for being in the presence of such greatness. Jeez, whether you're upbeat or depressed, I still don't understand you at all. Oh well, anyway, I'm passing this along to you. How you use it is up to you. Thanks, I'll take a long look at it later. So if I look at these profiles, I'll be able to find out what Hajime's hidden talent is too. He'll probably be happy about it. Yay, someone like me was finally useful.
I get Nagito's a little weird, but you have not once shown a propensity for caring if Hajime's happy. In fact, you've shown much the opposite basically the whole game. Don't pretend.
What are you laughing about? Well, I just thought it was ironic. Out of everyone here, someone like you is the one who obtained Hope Peak Academy's student profiles. I'm not sure if you're lucky or unlucky. What does that mean? But looks like things are gonna get interesting. Yes, Nagito, you might be the one who makes things much more interesting. I don't really know what you're talking about.
Hey.
What are you planning? What's written in there?
Like.
Anyway, Monami,
Hey.
no cheating. You haven't reached the end yet. Huh? I mean, you haven't played Russian roulette yet. But Nagito already did it. No. Get over here. Revenge of the Final Day Room. Coercion! Jeez, they're gone. In the end, I still don't understand what Monokuma was talking about. But for now, I'll leave this file for later. First, I need to investigate this room. It's not like I know how to get out of here.
And it's not like anything could happen in between now and you reading it to make you unable to read it. Because this is a very safe and normal place, so I'm pretty sure it's fine to leave till later. When someone might steal the book or knock you out or something. So there's a door out, presumably. Oh, that's the door we came from.
The final dead room is on the other side of this door. I entered this room from this door. There's no need to bother going back. I need to look thoroughly around here.
There's an interesting something here. Window?
A window? Why is there only one window in a place like this? It looks like there's some kind of hidden meaning to it. But in actuality, what could it mean?
It's weird that it's on a slanted wall, though, isn't it? I mean, I get we're in the octagon, but it's like the window is carved facing the wall like this rather than facing the wall head on. You see what I mean?
In my mind, I entertained various possibilities as I walked slowly toward the window.
We're narrating in past tense all of a sudden.
And then, the moment I peeked out that window... This is what I actually saw outside that window. It was completely different from any possibility I had in mind. I see! So that's what it was! What I saw outside this window, if I start piecing it together and think about it. Yeah! I see! It seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective of the funhouse with this.
If you're gonna say that the place is actually like a square, don't you know that? Isn't that why you gave the compass to Kazuichi? Anyway, let's look at some weapons next.
Axes, swords, hammers, metal wires. There's a lot of items here that could be used as weapons.
No kidding.
I see, so there are lots of firearms here too. There are handguns and grenade launchers even.
So maybe it's more like the ultimate weapon repository rather than the ultimate weapon, period. Oh, I can turn all the way around. Well, that's trippy. That's usually not the case. There's a trap door here and a bunch of fridges.
Is a door on the floor? Isn't this the first floor of Strawberry House?
Which first floor do you mean? You mean ground floor now, I guess. Because that's not what you meant by first floor earlier.
Could this door lead underground? Based on the sketch, there shouldn't have been a bunker.
I mean, why would it include a secret bunker?
No, maybe what lies beyond this door. Things are finally getting interesting.
Some way to get in between the rooms even when the elevator's broken? Is that what you're thinking? In between the towers, I mean? The buildings?
A refrigerator? Here?
Or like maybe it goes to underneath the tower where the projection room is?
I wasn't expecting to find drinks in it, but when I opened the door and peeked inside, I see there are poison stored in here. You could secretly kill everyone with poison. In a way, it can be considered the most powerful weapon.
But if you killed any more than 2 people, you'd be history.
But in that case, you'd have to ignore the rules. Amazing! As expected of a place that cannot be reached unless you clear the final dead room. Thanks to how I arrived here, all the separate pieces seem to have connected together into one fell swoop.
I'm so thankful there wasn't actually any kind of action game in there. Because I know it would have been awful.
A chain reaction culminating in the truth, all thanks to just one clue. I know now's not the time to enjoy things, but this is definitely a good feeling.
Yes, you're full of those these days, it would seem, Nagito.
Especially that window. That's right, everything became connected from there. Thanks to that window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon and the funhouse. Now all I have to do is tell everyone else about this. But before I do that, I should finally take a look at the file I received from Monokuma. Especially if it's everyone's student profiles from their time at Host Peak Academy. That's important.
There is no way in hell they're gonna actually let me read this. Someone's gonna knock him out and steal it, or he's gonna be like, that's interesting, cut to black. And I'm pre-annoyed again about it.
I cautiously opened the file and read it carefully, taking care not to miss a single letter. Carefully. Huh?
I hate this game. Hey, can you hear me?
Can you
Hajime,
hear me?
can you hear me?
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Well,
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet.
We were just staring into space for that time.
It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we should call them one more time.
Out of curiosity, do I have all the truth bullets Nagito just picked up? I guess I must, if I've got all this strawberry hole stuff. Only 13 pieces of evidence so far, though, so some more's gotta happen, you imagine.
It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we should call them one more time. Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried.
Sorry.
So what are you gonna do?
You're right. I'm worried about them, too. Let's try calling Strawberry House one more
I
time.
think.
Yeah, that's a great idea, I think. I won't do it myself, though, because...
Oh, hi. Hey, how's it going?
Huh?
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime.
Nagito, why are you here?
Because I showed up.
You showed up? How did you even come here?
Maybe I teleported.
Nagito teleported. Nagito sudden appearance of the truth bullet section of your handbook, so presumably someone's gonna be like, there's no other way to get between Strawberry and Grape Tower. And we're gonna be like, nuh-uh, because Nagito did it. What do you make of this nonsense,
I
Jockey?
think.
There's no way he actually teleported, I think. It's probably some sort of explanation.
But we have to leave. Hold on, why is he here? Okay, sorry, Hajime.
Hey, answer me seriously. How were you able to come to this side? Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys.
There is?
I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
Now then.
I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up.
After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Chucky and I learned about the results of his investigation of Strawberry House. Elevator added to the truth bullet section. Right, well, we already had them in the truth bullet section, actually, if you were paying attention, Hajime. But fine, if you want to be like that about. Oh, sorry.
Well, I guess these were pretty important, especially the fact that everyone in Strawberry House heard that rumbling noise too. But what was that about the wall clock's alarm going off before that happened? Also, the fact that Strawberry Hall's button was broken is definitely worth noting.
Hey,
Also, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys. I've cleared the final dead room. Huh?
Could it be?
You did the life-threatening game?
wow.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it towards you, and pull out the trigger. So, you really did it.
Man.
So that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monomi said. You mean you didn't know? I thought you were just being an asshole, playing with fate.
Huh?
Actually,
I misunderstood and I thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it.
That. You only had a 1 in 6 chance, it's 5 seconds. Sorry, Admiral. What were those words? That. You only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving.
well,
But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am.
What's wrong with him?
I knew he was strange from the start, but for him to casually do something so suicidal, he's crazy. That's all there is to it. Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Move back and forth? Where would you even be able to do that? And how?
man.
Hey, Hajime,
Is it the paintings? It's gotta be the goddamn paintings, right? Although you'd think we would have noticed him crawling out of there if that's the case. If we were just standing here.
hey, Hajime,
You stay quiet.
you've been repeating yourself over and over and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Huh? Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty, and I obtained quite an amazing prize as my reward.
Is that the Future Foundation file?
Yep.
Yep, it's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster.
Continuation?
There's even more detail. What did I say about interrupting? There's even more detailed information about the Killing School life that was in the earlier file.
The Killing School life. Hi, Kyoko. You mean the killings that took place at Host Peak Academy, right? As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it. Or Baikauya, as he was spelled earlier. Baikauya, the affluent progeny.
But even when we learn more about the Killing School life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order of the killings and who the killer was for each incident. I find it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people that I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course.
And it's just as I thought. That Byakuya was this Byakuya we knew, right?
But
However, I can't say the information was completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between the Killing School life and this Killing School trip.
Similarities?
For example, the first murder involved someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place.
hey,
The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group.
I mean, not really.
And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession.
hey.
What do you guys think about these strange similarities?
It's definitely strange.
Well,
I can't think of these as coincidences, especially if Monokuma is behind the motives and driving the murders.
But we already read that, right? And we read it, them all, and it was like, huh, these murders are similar. This is not news. I don't know why they're all like, we didn't know this before, right? They said the words aloud. It looks like the murders this time match the murders that time. But now that they're fully saying it aloud, like specifically calling out each one, it does suggest that Nekomaru, it was a sacrifice play, but I still don't understand. I don't know, Kazuichi looks so sus. Although I suppose it's not unthinkable that perhaps if he played the game, then he got this information also.
I can't think of these as coincidences, especially if Monokuma is behind the motives and driving the murders. What are you trying to say?
hey.
By the way, the fourth murder of the Killing School life was apparently ruled a suicide. Huh? Whether that means something or not is something each person should think about on their own. I just want to tell you guys the truth.
The truth? Are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us?
Your complaints just never end, do they? If you're gonna talk like that, I won't want to tell you anymore. And I even learned what your talent is too.
Well,
That file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one.
That seal.
yep.
Indeed, it's the Hope's Peak Academy school crest.
Perhaps.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information.
Just mine?
Why?
Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
Jeez.
It's quite troubling that you would ask me that.
He's the only one who was actually a student at Hope's Peak? I don't know. Well, Byakuya.
I must say, it was always interesting that Hajime was the only one who couldn't remember his talent.
Right?
But that ends now.
Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Hope's Peak Academy?
Man.
In a way, it's just as Chiaki said. Hajime's existence is special because you were
Just some reserve corps student from the reserve department.
Well,
Unlike the primary department for main corps students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve corps students who entered the school through a basic entrance exam. Interesting. Someone mentioned an entrance exam at the beginning of this game, and I was all like, well, that's dumb. Toko said they don't have entrance exams in the previous game. But maybe that means that we were all reserve students? Well, no, I guess that would make sense because we all do seem to have ultimate talents that are fairly legit. It's Save Hajime, of course. So his thing is that he didn't have an ultimate talent, and he was part of the reserve students. I think that was one of the theories I had glossed over earlier on in this game. It makes sense with the dream he had where he was all like, they were all like, oh, is that a way you can get into Hope's Peak Academy? I didn't even realize, but he's so boring.
essentially, you're like a substitute of the second string.
That would explain also your tonal shift toward me lately.
Well, even then, that's just in name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope's Peak Academy's revenue stream.
Reserve department. And that makes enough sense for why they were all like, we weren't being treated nicely, and that's why we revolted or something. Reserve department. Substitute. Second string. Revenue stream. What is he saying?
Like I said, to be a reserve corps student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the Academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be raised.
Isn't that right?
Which means you're just a stepladder. But you should feel honored. An average, talentless human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope.
What the hell does that mean?
Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hope's Peak Academy? Or maybe you were just obsessed with Hope's Peak Academy, like a fangirl following the latest trend.
Well, you'd know a little about that, wouldn't you? It's not like that. I
Stop it.
Wanted to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't.
There's no mistake.
There's nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope.
You don't even
That's
know?
why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve corps who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all.
then I'm just.
That's right. You were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever.
I don't have any talent. I'm just an ordinary high school student.
Man.
Oh, I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you were the only one who didn't have a talent?
There's every chance he's also just lying about this. But even if it's true, I mean, I think you've more than proven yourself in chapters 1 to 3. Among all these ultimates, you and Chiaki have been the ones spearheading the trials, no? So you're living proof that Nagito's worldview is horse feathers.
That's not
But
it.
still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Now that we know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the Future Foundation. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? A survivor of the previous killing school life, Byakuya would have been the most likely candidate, but now that's probably impossible.
Hey.
Are you listening?
Hold it.
There's no need for you to listen to this.
What?
Well,
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Mekamaru's murder first, because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone is going to die together anyway. In that case, would the traitor be among those killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about. Oh well, it's fine. I'll stop for now.
hey.
You said you cleared the final dead room and obtained these files. That means you must have gone to the octagon, right?
Hey.
It was six-sided, but are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
So,
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that?
I mean, I thought so. If you really love us all as much as you claim to, and it's obvious that Monokuma's games are not to your liking per chapter 3, you didn't like that, did you? You want that to happen again? What is with you? What the hell?
I'm the one who cleared that room, and I'm free to divulge any clues I obtained there as I see fit, right?
Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again?
Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since this began. Echo, my darling love dearest.
Would you please roll the clip of him saying, should I side with the killer or everyone else this time?
Regardless, whose side should I be on for this case? The killer or the rest of you guys?
Thank you so much, Pecco. You're the best. Say hi to Chihiro for me.
Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since this began. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want hope to shine even brighter. What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon. I guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you one little tidbit.
I mean, you do have a choice. You're the one. What the fuck is the point of this scene? I mean, I get it. Chiaki's very persuasive. But what the hell? You were just like, I don't have to tell you. And she was like, tell us. And he was like, I've got no choice. My hands are tied. What the fuck is wrong with you? Get a grip, man.
You're right. I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon.
Don't lie. There's no way that's possible.
Stop it.
Coming from someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive. What did you say?
Oh.
Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, shall we go back to investigating Mekamaru's case? We better hurry. The class trial's gonna start soon.
You're right.
I haven't even seen the crime scene. Also, the guys in Strawberry House should be coming over to this side any moment
Bye now.
Then, while we're at it, I'll go on ahead.
Hey.
Hajime.
It's okay. I already know. You want me to focus on Nekamaru's case right now, right? It's true that I'm shocked, but now's not the time for me to feel like that. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's most important. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then.
Yeah, you're right. I should just forget about it for now. I need to focus on Nekamaru's case. Indeed, indeed. But what do you think we should do next? Okay. Boss, Skipper, Chief?
We should go back to Mekamaru's investigation too. If we don't hurry, the class trial will start soon.
Aye, aye. I guess you just want to head back to the tower then. Level up! I have returned from the depths of hell. Gundam!
Yo.
Sorry we're late.
Hey.
Just so you all know, it's thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator.
See, it's just as I said, right?
Hey.
Are you even listening to me? I'm trying to stand out here.
Hey.
More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about?
Huh?
Oh, that thing about the compass. I looked into it while I was coming here, but I think this compass might be broken.
You stay quiet.
I didn't ask for your opinion. Just tell me the results.
Huh? Well, the compass needle rotated 180 degrees while we were riding the elevator. Ah, okay, I was wrong. It's not 90 degrees. How does that work? The tower must move then somehow. I suppose is the only way that goes. It always annoys me so much when I guess roughly around what the thing is the first time. I'm like, oh, the elevator probably rotates. And then they're like, you fucking moron. Obviously it slides along a rail. Duh. And I'm like, okay, you're right. I'm an idiot. And then later they're like, no, yeah, it rotates. Dun dun dun. And I'm like, fucking why'd you make fun of me for saying that the first time? This game's so mean. But I don't understand how if the elevator turns 180 degrees, then that means Strawberry House is beneath this on this map. So it's like this tower must shift on rails and then spin or something. Which would explain also why you're not allowed to enter in one way and then exit out the other way. It makes you only go in the tower from one way. The compass needle rotated 180 degrees while we were riding the elevator. The needle rotated 180 degrees?
I see. It's just as I thought.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
Well, obviously the elevator most likely rotated 180 degrees.
The elevator rotated?
Now then.
I should go investigate Nekamaru's body.
As if he were thumbing his nose at us, Nagito began making his way toward Great Tower.
Oh my.
What's wrong with him? Does he seem pissed off or something? Nagito, what do you know? How much do you know? Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if maybe he's actually his tone. It wasn't just with Hajime that he was taking a tone. He's not being reverent to anyone now, so maybe he learned that we were all reserve students or something like that. But we actually did possess talents, but we were in the reserve. I don't know. Or maybe the reason he's taking a tone against Kazuichi is because he knows Kazuichi's the killer. I don't know Kazuichi's the killer, but it does feel that way. Kazuichi's account added. Sweet.
Hey, hey.
I guess Nagito is like a tardy detective.
What are you talking about?
See?
It's a trope in mystery games. They always come to the crime scene late just to make an important discovery, but they can never reach the truth of the case. They just end up feeding the main character's assumptions. Well, in Nagito's case, he's not the type to feed anyone. He'll just make things even more complicated.
He's probably feeding some assumptions. That's true. He's such a troublesome person. But lately I feel like he's been acting weirder than usual.
Well,
I don't think a new discovery is bad, though. He might be able to find something we completely overlooked.
He might just.
Damn right.
Nekamaru should be inside Grape Tower.
Yeah.
I'll go on ahead. We were a little late. What does that mean? I mean, you didn't have a choice. I've made you wait. The time has come to destroy all murderous illusions. Please. Kazuichi, how quickly did you kill him? What? I mean, as soon as I came over here, I checked this first, but looks like the control panel was definitely forced open. The elevator panel?
Hey.
It might be better if I explain how the elevator was broken, huh? No, I heard the gist of it from Nagito. They broke the elevator by tampering with the safety device, right?
Ah, looks like word travels fast. Check out that panel over there. That's just as I thought. Looks like they forced open the panel and changed the settings by tampering with the safety device.
It definitely looks like the panel was forced open, which means the elevator was broken at Grape House. Seemingly. In we get. Again, the door should have been open since there are people in there, but whatever.
You serious?
Nekomaru, are you serious?
Damn it.
I don't know who did this, but this is pretty fucked up.
Hey,
Yeah, it's not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. We've already investigated everything we can here.
wow.
No, you haven't. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikon's no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
Right.
But Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right?
It cannot
Is that true? Are you going to disassemble Nekomaru's body?
Won't forgive
Don't screw
you.
with me! Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been through enough already?
You don't know.
Been through enough? We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care about what happened to Nekomaru.
Damn it!
Why you?
You stay
If you suck at using your brain and you really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much. Okay, yeah. He's just taking a tone with everyone, so I assume he thinks we're all reserve students now. Perhaps rightly. Which would mean we were the ones who staged the revolt in Hope's Peak, if I understood correctly. Which means we're all members of the Ultimate Despair? No, wait, that maybe doesn't make sense. I mean, much of it, most of it doesn't make sense anyway. Especially when they mistranslate stuff like they did in the previous game. But anyway, the point is, we won't know until they do some big tell-all in Chapter 5, so there's really not much point in thinking about it.
Jeez.
Come on, Kazuichi. What are you standing there for?
Damn it, fine. I just have to do it, right? No, I said I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. This is just too much.
The thing that's most important is the clock, though, right?
Well,
Come on. Are you guys feeling okay, too? Now's not the time to be staring into space. Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I have no talent, but it seems like that's not entirely the case. His attitude toward everyone else is strange now, too. But why? Or maybe he found out he's some kind of ultimate beyond lucky. Maybe he found out that he's actually Makoto and he's the ultimate Hope, and he's all like, I love Hope, so that must mean I'm kick-ass. I don't know.
damn it.
I've come so far. There's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but this is necessary if we're going to find out the truth behind this case.
As he forced out his voice through his clenched teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, and began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Where'd you get that tool knife?
Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it ready before I even went to the amusement park.
So Nagito did that too. It's like Nagito has full control of the situation.
Looks like the damage to his head is the reason. The reason Nekomaru died, stopped functioning. His torso was covered in huge dents and his parts are dislocated.
Maybe a gear shaft broke too?
Well, for now I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right?
If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Apparently Kazuichi has finished disassembling Nekomaru's body. I should probably check it out one more time. 5:30, is that what it says? Actually, I can't tell from here. More like 7:30. So a 2-hour discrepancy, which is, I think, about what we were expected, because it's something Fihiko said, but I forget now. Nekomaru's chest panel's open. The clock inside is completely exposed. The hands of the clock look like they're pointing to 7:30. Also, it looks like the clock's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m., which means this clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m. Clock's alarm timer added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So that makes it sound like he woke up and then it rather quickly died, which is kind of what I expected. Like something was tied around his leg, he woke up, moved, and then it knocked the pillar over on him or whatever. But 7:30 a.m. is strange, right? I mean, we should have arrived at Grape Tower just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma Tai Chi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No, wait.
This is a highly efficient radio clock!
Radio clock?
It's a type of clock that receives radio signals so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock.
That's right, it's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. So I presume, if again the killer is Kazuichi, the reason this was done was because at 7:30, by that time, the Strawberry House was chained up, the elevator was broken, so the only ones there were Hajime, Sonia, Chiaki, Akane, to our knowledge. So it has to be one of them that killed him, or indeed a suicide, which gives everyone in Strawberry House an alibi. Like Kazuichi also said aloud to everyone when he rigged the alarm clock to ring at 5:30. Well, rather, when he rigged the alarm clock to ring and display 5:30.
He was all like, look guys, it's crazy how we have an alibi for when that slamming noise happened, huh?
That's right, it's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. I have become a Time Lord.
Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body.
What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this. An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? Indeed, indeed. Anything else worth investigating again? There's something protruding from the back of Well, this is all the same, right? Okay, wait, sorry. I guess the only thing that was new was the clock. What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body. It almost seems like he's glaring at him. Nagito?
You're the worst.
Jeez, this is the worst.
Jeez.
You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear, you're just the worst. As I thought, there's no way I can leave this to you guys.
What are you talking about?
Well,
I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over.
Is this a doorknob?
you don't even
It's like the
know?
screws came out with it. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there are scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey,
Don't you think it's strange?
see?
If we examine the far back door in Grape Tower, the doorknob is still intact, right?
Now that you mention it, you're right.
Now then.
If that's the case, where did this doorknob come from?
If it's not the door that leads to Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. It'd have to be the door connected to Grape Hall that we entered from, right?
Well,
But as far as we know, the door knobs don't serve any function. If the door stays open while you're inside, and you can't open the far door.
Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out.
Try it out?
you
How?
don't know?
We take the elevator to Strawberry House and we enter Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right?
Now, Nagito, I'm gonna say there are two pretty good reasons why we can't do that. Would you care to guess what they are? But the button to open the door in Strawberry Hall is broken,
It's
right?
obvious.
We can just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side.
No.
Well, you're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but if I don't have enough parts, there's not much I can do about it.
But you have plenty of parts right here.
See?
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use.
How? What? He's not a door?
Hold on. Are you saying we should use parts from our dead friend? It's called recycling. It's a much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right? Junk?
Hey,
Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible?
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but
Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all.
I don't need to worry? What does that mean?
now then.
Kazuichi, we should go over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door.
So is it that the tower rotates and the door changes decal or something weird? Hey, I'm not finished!
Hajime, you're going to come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all. So you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg.
After tersely saying that, Nagito left the area. Truth bullet obtained. Just in time for this episode to be at an end, my friends! I thought we were going to end the investigation like shortly after Nagito got to the end of the final dead room, but I was very wrong about that. But yeah, it seems the structure of this building has more mysteries yet to tell. You know what? I don't hate this turn that Nagito's taken. That apparently he's learned something that makes him not feel the need to be all like,
I totally suck and you guys are the best.
it's an interesting way to take his character so far. Sort of. I mean, but he's still so weird about it because he's all like,
I don't have to tell anything to you garbage humans. And then she's like, please. And he's like, I have no choice but to tell you garbage humans.
it's like, just pick a lane and stick to it, man. And questions abound about where this whole affair is headed into, bleeding into Chapter 5. But it seems like this is going to roll into Chapter 5 in a pretty major way, this shift in Nagito. But that'd be all for now. The next video on the channel is going to be some more Okami, and that is all for now. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Peace!